Hey guys, and welcome back to Mad About Skin. In today's video, we are talking the world's most effective serum. Well, according to a skincare brand anyway. Now, FaceTheory launched their Ectoin barrier building milk around a year ago, and it launched to a lot of hype and attention. People online seem to have fallen hard for this product, saying it's the quickest acting and the most effective of the barrier supporting, calming and soothing serums on the market. And it's available at a super inexpensive price point too, which I love. Now, on the back of all this hype, the brand actually put this through a lot of independent testing and studies, which showed that it does in fact deliver far quicker and better results than its other counterparts on the market. And that's where they coined the term the world's most effective serum. Well, we're going to take a closer look at this today. Why is this barrier boosting, calming and soothing serum able to work a lot better than other ones on the market? And does this actually warrant the title of the world's most effective serum? We'll find out. Sit back, relax, let's talk the world's best calming skincare. Now, in today's video, I'm going to share with you my honest thoughts, feelings and opinions on this. And just know that, as always, this is sponsorship and paid partnership free. I have no relationship with FaceTheory, and here on Mad About Skin, you will never see an ad because I want to speak from the heart and not the wallet. And I think more than ever in 2026, we need truly independent voices in the skincare community. So if you want to support me as an ad and sponsorship free content creator, the very best way of doing so is by reaching down and giving the video a big thumbs up and a like. The more likes a video gets, the more widely YouTube will distribute it on its platform. So just from the bottom of my heart, love to each and every one of you. Now, without further ado, let's cut that waffle and delve straight on in. So Ectoin, it is a huge ingredient in skincare right now. Google searches alone show the popularity of Ectoin as an ingredient has quadrupled in the last 12 months. People are falling hard for this ingredient, and honestly for good reason. It's a really effective barrier supporting and calming ingredient, and I'm really happy to see it find its way into so many new skincare products, meaning as consumers we have more choice than ever before. But when it comes to choosing an Ectoin serum, why do some, like the FaceTheory one, work so much better than others? We're really going to unpack that in today's video and work out whether this particular serum is worthy of that title, the most effective serum. I'd love to know your thoughts and opinions. Have you tried this one? Have you tried Ectoin in general? How's it worked for you? Sound off down in the comments section below, because here on Mad About Skin, we're one big family and community, and I genuinely do appreciate you guys sharing your own perspectives and your own experiences. It helps so many people out there, so just thank you so much. So at its basis, this is an Ectoin-based barrier-supporting serum that uses other oils alongside calming and soothing ingredients, some ferments, to really boost the barrier function, lock in hydration and moisture, and calm and soothe at the same time. It's in a nice rich emulsion, which means it absorbs really quickly. It doesn't leave a greasy film on the skin, which I love to see. And it comes in at a price point of what is usually £22, but they actually have a 30% sale at the moment, so it's around £15 or whatever the dollar equivalent is. That's music to my ears because it's actually one of the cheapest high strength Ectoin serums on the market. Normally for the equivalent you'd be expecting to pay like $60 with Paula's Choice. Not with FaceTheory. This is actually a really affordable dupe for that product, and I live for that because I'm cheap, and if I can get something inexpensive for my skincare routine, I'm all for it. But this is a product that went viral about a year ago, and on the back of that, FaceTheory said, okay, let's actually put it through some independent testing to show just how effective it is. Those independent tests came back and actually showed that 89% of the people that participated in those tests said that this was the most effective barrier supporting, calming and soothing serum they had ever used. That's a very high proportion, and I know with these tests there is always some inbuilt bias because you're asking about a specific product that's preloaded. I get that, but for that percentage of people to say this is hands down the most effective calming and soothing serum they've used, I think that is definitely something we should be paying attention to. These studies also show that it's effective in just 4 hours, and I think that is why this product gets so much hype. If you have impaired barrier function, you might have redness, sensitivity, irritation. You really want a product that's going to work quickly. I don't want to have to wait, 2 weeks to start seeing my skin heal. I want those results fast. And the fact that this delivers it in 4 hours, honestly, I think is music to any sensitive skinned person's ears. That quick turnaround is why I think it's got a legion of fans behind it, but the fact that they're now willing to put the product through testing to show how effective it is, again, I think props to FaceTheory for doing that, because I'd like to see more brands kind of put their money where their mouth is when it comes to testing. So there's loads of Ectoin serums on the market. I referenced the Paula's Choice one earlier, which is a favourite of mine, but it comes with a high price point. I also really love this one. This is the Ordinary Rice Lipids and Ectoin Micro Emulsion. Very similar emulsion feel and consistency to the FaceTheory one, and again, super inexpensive and affordable. This is the world's best-selling Ectoin serum currently, but the reason it's not the best performing is down to a couple of reasons. So where I think this FaceTheory one actually stands out is, yes, it has a high concentration of Ectoin, which is wonderful to see. They also have chosen a form of Ectoin which is more readily available and easier absorbed into the skin in order to give the results in a quicker way. I think that's what most people will notice from this product. It just works quicker than something like this, which will generally take about a week to start seeing that turnaround in terms of skin barrier repair and overall skin health. The FaceTheory one works quicker, primarily because of the form of Ectoin that they've actually chosen. They haven't just lazily relied on that Ectoin though, and I think this is what makes the biggest difference. There are so many other ingredients in this serum that they don't shout about. They're not on the label, but I think are also doing quite a lot of the heavy lifting. They have a lot of ferments in here. Now, fermented skincare ingredients are fantastic because they calm, they soothe, but they double down on hydration. Generally speaking, if you ferment an ingredient, it's going to be easier to absorb into the skin. It's going to be more hydrating, which I think is important, because if you have impaired barrier function, the skin will also likely be dehydrated too. Fermented ingredients can help counter some of that. You've also got a beautiful range of different oils here, which have been selected for their calming and soothing benefits. Different oils do different things, and in here they've chosen ones which have that calming and soothing anti-inflammatory benefit. What's really important though is they have some oat extract in here. Now, oat is one of my favorite calming ingredients, and I don't think it gets enough hype. It's a really, really inexpensive addition to any skincare product that can help calm, soothe, and have some anti-inflammatory benefits too. I think the oat in here is probably doing as much as the Ectoin, and I love to see it. It just makes sense to have oat extract in a calming and soothing serum, and I love the fact that they've got it here. They also have some antioxidants, which are great because when the skin barrier is impaired, the skin is more susceptible to damage, and using things like antioxidants just can help prevent some of that. So it's kind of like a nice pairing. I think with the ingredients in this serum, they haven't reinvented the wheel. They've actually just focused down on those ingredients that have a proven ability to reduce sensitivity, inflammation, and irritation in the skin, and put them all together in a serum. I mean, it's as simple as that, and I really think FaceTheory with this product have hit on something that a lot of other brands should do. Just look at those ingredients with a proven track record and data behind them and incorporate them in your serum. Because most calming and soothing ingredients are actually relatively inexpensive, you don't need to charge Paula's Choice prices. You can formulate a really good product and charge something in the region of £20 and still deliver phenomenal results. Now, with this FaceTheory Ectoin Barrier Serum, what I would recommend doing is to use in two specific ways. You can actually use this if you have a damaged skin barrier. Maybe your skin is going through it, it's more sensitivity prone, it might be red, flaky, irritated. You can use this and within 4 hours you will see the improvement. It is that quick. Don't just stop after the 4 hours though. Use it once, enjoy those immediate benefits, but continue to use it because the benefits are actually cumulative. You really want to use this for a solid 14-day window in order to maximize the results you'll see from it, repairing the skin barrier, calming, soothing, and just returning the skin to health. That will all happen over a 14-day window, so be consistent. Enjoy those quick wins, but consistency is definitely key. What I'd also recommend with this one though is I think this is a great one to just use consistently in your skincare routine anyway, because we'll often use quite harsh actives. For me, I use high potency vitamin C's, exfoliating acids, retinoids. These can damage the skin barrier. They can also trigger sensitivity and irritation. So if you use something like this FaceTheory Ectoin Barrier Milk, as almost like a preventative step, that's going to mean that you can use all your other actives more freely with less risk of side effects and irritation. It just makes for a more enjoyable skincare experience. I use it every single day in my evening skincare routine because, again, as I sleep, it's kind of helping to repair everything, and that's what works best for me. But as a result of using this, I can definitely tolerate higher strength retinoids. I can use higher strength vitamin C's and exfoliating acids to maximize the benefit whilst also keeping those side effects in check. I absolutely love this one by The Ordinary. I've spoken about it before on the channel. It's a great option. But the reason that the FaceTheory one works better than seemingly everything else on the market is because they thought about that formulation, how to pair all these amazing beneficial ingredients together, the form of Ectoin, and just the base formulation in that emulsion means when you apply it to the skin, it's going to work quicker, more effectively. And I just say hats off to FaceTheory for proving that when it comes to skincare, you don't always have to reach for the most expensive product to get the maximum results. This is the most effective barrier supporting serum I've ever come across, and it's available currently for like £15. So it doesn't get more affordable than that, but also doesn't get more effective than that. That is ding, 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 holy grail territory for sure. I just wanted to share my thoughts on this because there's a lot of hype online about this product with people proclaiming it to be the most effective barrier serum out there. I actually am in agreement with that. Now, who's to say that something more effective might not come along in a few months' time? It might. But currently, I think if your priority is improving the skin barrier health, reducing sensitivity and irritation, and restoring some calming and soothing to the skin, this is probably the product that I would default to. Really easy to access, super affordable, and really goes to show that you can formulate top-notch products without expecting consumers to break the bank, and this is music to my ears. So I'd love to know what you think. Do you want this to become part of a series where we look at some other bold claims in skincare, put them to the test? Do you want to know some more about Ectoin and barrier support in general? Let me know down in the comment section below. But yeah, I think we're off to a flying start in 2026 when it comes to skin barrier health, and FaceTheory have proven that you can do affordable and effective all in one without breaking the bank. Wherever you are in the world, guys, stay safe, stay well, and love your skin. Take care. Bye.